What is good, guys? Welcome back to this week's video. It's Thursday, September 25th. Let's go over today's trade for New York. We ended up taking a loss today, which is okay. Sucks a little bit, but that's part of the game. Can't be winning all the time. The worst part about it is I'm gonna be losing this eval. So I think my plan for this, because I only have like 300 left in it, I'm going to, if there is a setup tomorrow, I'm just gonna trade just this account and try to double that amount that I'm risking. So 327. So however many contracts that is, just so that I can have one more trade on the account if I win, right? All right. So overall, when I come to the market, we are still very much bullish. We still have our first break, our second break. Yes, we do have breaks to the downside, so I consider this as one break because it only broke once. I'll actually just mark it up for you guys. So if this is our second break here, we do have one break to the downside. We'll consider it as this one. This is just liquidity grab for me. And at this point, we've tapped into this bullish order block here. Now, if price were to close below here, we are officially bearish again, but we have not done that. So if I'm still looking for buys, what are some confluences I can use? Here is 4-hour liquidity. This is also 4-hour liquidity. I'll just drag this order block over. Jump down to the 1 hour. We do have a break, an internal break right here, or even here. We'll just use this one. So you can pretty much use this order block if you want. Now overall, as you can see, I got ran through. So I'm just going to be using this 4-hour liquidity and order block. At the beginning of the session, we were using this 1-hour order block here, but it never tapped in. Like right there, we're missing like a sliver of a hair, right? So I believe from what I saw, we could have used these fractals here. So like this could have been our break. So today it was kind of weird. So everybody thought that this was liquidity, and I had a feeling that it was this. But the more I looked at it, I was like, I think this is more correct. Turns out this one was the swing liquidity. And so this wick transferred. So there's actually a potential setup right here. Liquidity grab, break in our favor, liquidity grab, order block. Never broke below the swing. It only wick transferred. It only broke once. So you could have taken a long here, which is what Mentor did. Probably use that amount. Never reached full TP, but you would have had to add a really precise entry. And in this case, I don't know how he does it, but I'm just gonna go based off what I know. This would have been my entry here. Stop loss would have been 50. Was a 1-to-1 reach. 1-to-1 was barely reached, so it really depends on real time what was happening. I probably would have gone break even and then break even right here. Depending on how fast this candle moved, right? Yeah, so that was one setup. Now the setup that we were actually in was, let's see, get rid of this, get rid of this. Okay, so price is tapped into a 4-hour order block. It's also grabbed liquidity on the way down. Here is our break in our favor. Liquidity was grabbed from this internal higher low. Also grabbed from the swing of this break in our favor. PA level formed here. And I did set a order limit. We did 60 pips or ticks. we took a fucking L. Yeah, so price was like at around this point, so I set an order limit. I think that's a good amount of space. That's pretty much it. So we took an L today. It's fine. I still think this is like really valid, right? It's just it didn't play out because we're tapping into a 4-hour order block. We've grabbed this liquidity here, right? This liquidity here would have been nice to see this grab too, but that's fine. Now overall, why did we lose? It's not that we did something wrong with the setup. It's just like ever since New York started, it's just been bears all session. So, you know, gold is doing like a huge retracement right now, right? It's been pushing since mid-September. It needs to retrace to grab more liquidity, probably below this point. If I jump down or jump up to the 1 hour, it's probably going to reach down into like this area here before continuing up. Now we're still bullish. We still have a valid entry. It just didn't work out, right? Too many bears in the market today. And that's pretty much it. Mentally, again, like this week we could have taken partials if we wanted to, but we didn't because we were trying to pass these goddamn evals. They're taking too fucking long. So we sticked to being aggressive, which resulted in mostly break even for the week. As you can see, break even. Today was a loss. Tomorrow I'm going to trade just this account if there's a setup. I'll just risk the full amount that I'm allowed to risk and see if we can make something back. If not, that's okay. If there is no setup tomorrow, on Monday, I guess I will just risk 327 on both accounts. If I lose this one, then I lose that one. If I win, then I'll, you know, that's great. But yeah, so we'll see what happens tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.